Alright, so I'm finally inside the restaurant everybody's been talking about, City Barbecue here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And from the looks of it, I will say this place is pretty dope. The staff is nice, everything is clean. It's an amazing place to be. And I say amazing because if you're from Greensboro, North Carolina, this place used to actually be a steak and shake. And boy, do I have some memories coming here past 12 o'clock at Steak and Shake. But anyway, that's besides the point. This restaurant has a 3.9 Google review with over 200 reviews. Not quite a 4.0, but I'm just curious to see what the people are saying. If the name flew you, this place sells more than just good barbecue. Alright, yeah, we'll see about that. I love working here. Management is amazing and the staff is very friendly. The food I serve is always fresh and I always hear the customers say that this is the best barbecue in North Carolina. That is bullshit. You work here, so of course you're gonna say that. Next! The food is absolutely delicious. Alright, cool. We'll definitely see about that too. If you are looking for barbecue in the Greensboro, North Carolina area, there are several other places to choose from that are much cheaper and have better food. Food was bland and unseasoned. Okay, this shit isn't looking good. I was looking forward to City Barbecue opening, but what a disappointment. Food tasted great, however, that is all it was a taste. For the most part, people say this restaurant is pretty good, but on the other hand, people are basically saying that this restaurant is not living up to the hype, which is why I'm here to give you guys my overall experience. Alright, City Barbecue, so today I'm gonna be ordering a few items off your menu and bring them anywhere from a 1-star to a 5-star in that one category, which is taste. It's pretty simple. If your food is good, I'm gonna recommend people to come here and try it out. Simple, right? But if your food is bad, City Barbecue, I'm letting you know right now, with all the hype I've been hearing about you guys, I'm letting the whole world know the food is bad at this point. But at the same time, recommending them to come here and try it out. So City Barbecue, as I tell all of my restaurants, may the odds forever be in your favor. And good luck. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, my food came out in a whopping 6 minutes and 50 seconds. For all this food, that's just straight record breaking. I don't know what to say. Let's just jump into it. I ordered the Judge's Sampler, which is, it basically gives you a lot of everything. Ribs, the chicken, the toast, the brisket, the pork, 2 cornbreads, mashed potatoes, and my very own hush puppy. This plate also cost, I think it was $34.99. Oh, and by the way, I actually got some peach cobbler, collard greens, and mac and cheese. I really don't know where to start, so let's just start with the brisket. You guys can see. Okay. Brisket, it was hot, it was cooked, but it was dry as hell. Ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, the shit is dry. As a matter of fact, just to be fair, let's just try another piece. Yeah, it's still dry. I mean, when I say everything is right about this brisket, it's right. Texture is good, it's hot, but again, it's just too dry for my liking. So with that being said, I gotta give the brisket a 3.5. Next, we're gonna be trying the ribs. This is how the ribs look. Nice and juicy. They smell pretty good too. Okay, I guess. I'm not sure what type of sauce this is, but I'm just gonna try it anyway. Oh yeah, the ribs on point. So if you come to this restaurant, you will most definitely like the ribs. Ribs are nice and tender. They fall off the bone. They're nice and juicy. Now, the ribs do not come with any sauce on them, at least mine's didn't, but when you dip it in the sauce, it tastes pretty good. With that being said, I gotta give the ribs a 5. So we're gonna try the chicken, as you guys can see. I'm not sure if you guys can see that though, but it's definitely pretty juicy to say the least. Chicken was not that bad at all. I was expecting it to be just a little bit more juicy, but it was pretty good. Nice and barbecue, it wasn't overcooked, it wasn't dry, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was expecting this to be dry because of the way it looked, but it wasn't. Everything about that chicken was pretty good, besides the fact that when I come to a smoked restaurant, I'm expecting everything to be nice and juicy. This chicken wasn't all that juicy. That being said, I gotta give the chicken a 4-star. All right, so next we have the pulled pork, as you guys can see. It's on my plate right here. Let's just try it out. Dry as hell. But let's enhance the flavor a little bit, shall we? Marvelous. So initially when I tried the pulled pork, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was just like the brisket, dry as hell. When I added this here sauce, it enhanced the taste quite a bit. I shouldn't have to add sauce to the pulled pork just to make it taste good, but they did give me a lot of sauces. In some restaurants, rather you pour the sauce on there rather than them do it. And I can respect that. So with that being said, I gotta give the pulled pork a 4-star, even though initially it was dry as hell. Y'all need to fix that. And last but not least, I got the peach cobbler. I was in the mood for dessert today, so I do want to see how this tastes. Let me try that again. Okay, let me tell you the truth. The reason why I got the peach cobbler is because I've heard people specifically say the peach cobbler is trash. And I gotta tell you, from trying it myself, it's not. Peach cobbler is pretty good, it's nice and hot. It is peachy. Put the cream on top, it makes it that much better. So the people that say that the peach cobbler is trash, I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. This is actually dope. And also for the price of, I think it's, what, that $4.99? They give you a lot of it. That being said, I gotta give the peach cobbler a 4.5. All right, so with a 4 for the chicken, a 4 for the pulled pork, a 4.5 for the peach cobbler, a 5 for the ribs, and a 3.5 for the dried ass brisket. City Barbecue in Greensboro, North Carolina gets a review rating of a 4.1. And I will say they earned every bit of it. The food is pretty good. Areas of improvement. Overall, I will say I do like this restaurant. The staff is nice, the location's great, and the food is pretty good, contrary to what other people have said about this restaurant. There are some dislikes that I do not like about this place. And one being that this restaurant has a lot of flies everywhere in this restaurant. While I was eating, there was flies crawling up my arm, there was flies flying around me. It's very annoying and disgusting. I know I said early on in the video that this place was clean. It's not. I came here right when they opened, which was at 10:30. So that lets me know that whoever worked last night did not clean up the restaurant for today. Also lets me know that the people that are here today did not clean up the restaurant before the restaurant opened, which to me is a sign of pure laziness. For example, my table was wobbling, and for the longest time I was trying to figure out why my table was wobbling. I look under the table, there is a piece of chicken that is under the leg that's causing it to wobble. And when I look around the restaurant on the floor, there's food under all of the tables. City Barbecue, if you are watching this video, please stop being freaking lazy and clean the up. But on the bright side, I will say the food was good. I didn't get to show you guys the collars. The collars and pork were good. Hush puppies were pretty good as well. That Texas toast was fire. I'll tell you right now, Texas toast is probably some of the best Texas toast you will ever try. So if you come to this restaurant, be sure to try the Texas toast. And on top of all that, this restaurant has a 97 sanitation score, which I'm pretty sure could be better if they get rid of all the fucking flies. Ladies and gentlemen, I've started this thing called ChimeTime Schmack Stamp of Approval. Basically what that is that any restaurant that is at a 4.0 or higher gets ChimeTime Schmack Stamp of Approval. This restaurant was rated at a 4.1 today, which is the first restaurant to receive the Schmack Stamp of Approval. You should be proud of yourself, City Barbecue. You really should. In the Greensboro, North Carolina area, High Point, Winston, and you're within driving distance, you should really come to Greensboro and give this restaurant a try. This restaurant probably is not the best barbecue place in town. However, the food is decent. I had to come here and give you guys my experience because a lot of people were saying that this restaurant wasn't living up to the hype. My understanding and to my knowledge, this restaurant is definitely living up to the hype. For the exception of that dry ass brisket. Restaurant owners and food trucks, we are recovering from a pandemic. So if you need me to come try your food, if you want me to do a review at your restaurant, hit me up on Facebook at ChimeTime or hit me up on Instagram at Mr.ChimeTime. Thank you so much for all my fans that have stuck with me throughout my whole COVID process. I really appreciate you guys. And until next time, peace.